All right, everybody, we need to go over this because this is yet more evidence of the fraudulent activities of the HalleluYAH Scriptures. And remember how we went over the books before? We have the complete receipt book of every prisoner that ever got a Scriptures. And I will tell you this is very much true because we went out on the side and all of these forsaken prisoners, we now have them delivered real scriptures. So I know how to get scriptures into prisons, and it is you have to have a receipt. They will not allow a scriptures into a jail or a prison without a receipt, unless it comes from something like Amazon or one of these bookstores. And so we had about 140 scriptures in 2014 that we went over the first time, and now we just had the Trisha Elliott went over the receipt book because I've been dying to get this count. I really, really wanted to see this account. How many more than 140 Bibles did they give out? In 2015, a total of 13 scriptures went out to prisoners. 2015, total of 1. 2016, total of 1. 2017, I don't know what they have in 2017. Hardly anything. Nothing, I guess. 2018, they had 1. And then in 2020, they had Prisoner Scriptures 1 and Prisoner Scriptures 1. So in the course of these years, they have had nearly no scriptures going out. This entire company is a complete fraudulent company. Now, the Sabbath keepers, they may be getting some Bibles and some scriptures, but let me show you something. I've been in contact with every single one of these people. Lots of them. This is my contact list, and these are the people I've been writing, and I have people everywhere, and I've been asking them, have you ever received your scriptures, right? Every single one of them has not. I had one guy who said in 2017 that he received one, but he doesn't even know where it was from. He had the address on it, but that scriptures is long gone. So I would like to have a praise report out to everybody that this list, all of these people in here, have now received their scriptures. Noe Gonzalez, he had never received scriptures. He did not know the HalleluYAH Scriptures was a fraudulent company, right? There's 25 brothers that he has in a Sabbath group that would love the HalleluYAH Scriptures. And now I have another couple of names for these guys, and we're going to be shipping them scriptures out. So we have a very good HalleluYAH Scriptures that we have brothers and sisters that have a stock of. And we've been shipping these out en masse. So far, over 20 scriptures have been sent out. I've sent in another order for another, I think, 6 or 7, and they're going to be going out. Guys, the people that we're talking about are the people that absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, need the scriptures more than anything. The people I'm talking to, some of these people have literally snapped people's necks, burned the bodies, and put them in ravines, right? In the middle of rivers. And now they're in for 50 years. They're in for unlimited time. These are the people that are reaching out to get the scriptures, that have been denied the scriptures. And so as much as the entire thing makes me very, very sick, I have now, I guess what I would say is I have a lot of new friends. I have a lot of people that I'm pen paling, and there's 2 programs. There's one called JPay and this thing called like Securus. And you have to get them. And I've been spending a tremendous amount of money on stamps because they completely rip you off. And what they have in this thing, if you want to send a message to anybody, you have to have stamps, and they're virtual stamps, right? You can send an email of 20,000 characters, and it is hardcore to do this, and it's actually taxing us to get the stamps. And I keep having to go to my wife, can you please get me more stamps? Because every time I send these guys an email, I have to click a return stamp to get them back. And so I've been sending out massive emails back and forth on all this stuff.
And it's 44 cents a stamp.
And it's 44 cents a stamp is what Nicole's saying. And so we're sitting here, as poor as we are here, we are still able to get the stamps into the people. And so, guys, the HalleluYAH Scriptures is a fraudulent company. There's been one person in this entire thing that ever received a HalleluYAH Scriptures, and he didn't think it was from HalleluYAH Scriptures. It was from somebody else. And so that is the evidence. This is what we have. We have the full receipt book. HalleluYAH Scriptures cannot send out scriptures without a receipt. So if you're looking for some sort of evidence that this company is completely fraudulent, this is it. And so this is, I guess, really good news, because this was the first week. Last week, or it was actually the beginning of last week, we sent out very nice Hebrew parallel HalleluYAH Scriptures. Like, these are the ones that the HalleluYAH Scriptures would never send to the prisoners. These are the ones that are now going to the prisoners. Very good ones, along with Torah commandment books, along with all this other little stuff that these guys have never, ever had access to. In fact, when Noe, my brother in chains, Noe, when he gets all of his Sabbath keeping guys, we're hoping there's going to be 25 people that need scriptures right there, and we're going to be able to mass throw 25 in there. When we do this, and in fact, we have shipped with 20 scriptures, we have shipped more than they shipped in all of these years, right? And the thing about the HalleluYAH Scriptures is this receipt book has traveled along with everyone else who has been delivering this stuff. There is one receipt book, and that was the receipt book. And so this is the blaring evidence that these people are snakes, they are evil, and this is why Yah handed them over. And this is why now everything that they have is completely free. You can go to yahuandthetorah.net. It's absolutely free. We're going to be getting some more stuff as well. It's going to be pretty amazing what's going to be coming on the Yahu and the Torah website. Guys, if anybody wants to help these prisoners, if anybody wants to contact them, every single one of these guys that I've been talking to are very, very receptive, right? They're very receptive. As we go back and forth on this, I find out who they are. I found one guy who's a straight up Jew. I love him regardless of his Judaism. He loves me regardless that I'm not a Jew, right? And these guys that we're talking to, they're in there for a very, very long time. And the greatest outreach that you could ever have is to minister to them. So you could absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, go and contact these guys, right? This is a program you can get on Android. You can get anywhere else. At some point, I may put out the donation hand, and if somebody wants to help these prisoners, because at some point we're going to need shipping. Right now, the shipping has been taken care of by some very generous brothers and sisters, but at some point we'll still have the scriptures, but we won't have the money for shipping. So if anyone is out there that wants to help with some of the shipping costs to get these scriptures to these guys, contact me. You guys know where to contact me. We can set up a little something. We're not talking hundreds. We're talking little bits of money. And the lives you can change by getting scriptures to the people in jail, you have no idea, right? The people in jail are the most receptive because they haven't seen sunlight for a long time. They haven't seen fresh air. They haven't been free. They don't know anything. And what's sick is the people that we are supposed to depend on, right? The Torah community. These are the people that for 13 years have ripped the people in chains off. It is sick. It is completely sick. Guys, so please spread this around. Let everybody know about the HalleluYAH Scriptures. They're out there with their little videos, and they have Demon Time tea, and they have some of the Sabbath keepers, and they're like, look, we're doing Passover stuff, right? That isn't the HalleluYAH Scriptures, right? The HalleluYAH Scriptures may donate one thing here and there, but if you're looking at a company that is really making an effort for the kingdom, it is not the HalleluYAH Scriptures. When they have $700,000 in their accounts and they have $1 million worth of stolen properties, and they extort $10,000 to $15,000 per month that goes over to New Zealand to finance the extravagant lifestyle of Deborah Allen and her crazy husband, Max, Ken, whatever you want to call him, that's plain wrong. If she was taking that $10,000 to $15,000 a month and really putting into this ministry, every single prison and every single prisoner could have had scriptures by now. We're talking 13 years of deceptive practices where they've been ripping the orphans, widows, and lepers, and especially the prisoners off. Let's get the word out, guys. Let's stop this madness. Much love to you. I'm out.